Hi there, this is workout number 2 in FitActive's Is It Just Me program of menopausal wellness exercise. We're on our core section here, and for this you're going to need a mat, and if you wish you can place your hands on a pair of handles like this, or you can use a pair of dumbbells if you have a good style of dumbbell that is comfortable for the hands. We're going to work with our half press position to start with, and I'm going to get my timer going now. So getting into position, the hands are a little bit wider than the chest width, your knees are a little bit out behind you. Let's go into that half press. So think of the chest coming down between the hands. Use an out breath to push up. Keep your core in a static hold. You're maintaining a neutral spine here throughout. Breathe out to push up. Keep those coming. You're nearly there on this interval. Keep the elbows soft. You have 3 seconds. Breathing out once more to come upright. Putting your supports out the way, we're going to move into our camel crunch. Your hands are around about shoulder width, your knees around about hip width. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees just a tiny bit away from the mat. I want you to try and hold these for the full 30-second duration of this interval, but if you need to, just rest the knees down and then come back into the crunch whenever you can. 3, 2, 1, let's lift the knees. Breathe freely, soften the elbows. Really find the back and the tummy here. You're holding a neutral spine position. Keep breathing to draw up the tummy muscles on every out breath. Lifting the tummy muscles up towards the spine. Keep holding. You've got 10 seconds. You can do it. See if you can hold. You can rest the knees down if you need to. Keep your technique strong here. Rest the knees back onto the mat. We're going to use our side plank move next. We've got a leg raise and lower variation coming in here. Checking in on your alignment as ever, shoulders, hips in line, and shoulders, hips, knees and heels in line. We're going to use an upper leg raise and lower. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Press the knee down to lift the hip. Lift the upper leg, lower it down, lower the hip. Lift the hip, lift the leg. Lower and lower. Keep that pattern coming. 15 seconds done. Feel both hips working, the holding hip and the lifting hip. Hold the abs strongly for the last lift. Resting the hips to the floor. Swing around and get into position on the other side. You're going to have your elbow below your shoulder, checking in on your alignment before you go. Make sure you're nice and straight vertically and nice and straight horizontally. Hold the abs strongly, hand on hip. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Press the left knee down into your mat. Lift the upper leg, lower and lower. Lift and lift, lower and lower. Keep them coming. And again. Abs stay strong. Well done. All done on that one. We're coming to our curl up move. We're going to use a slight leg raise here as a variation for this move, just to progress it a little bit. So you're going to have the hands away from the sides. You've got your right knee bent. If you need to support the head, then use the right hand, the right arm underneath the head to support you. You're going to slightly lift the left leg away from the floor. Get ready to curl. Breathing out breath and lower. Breathing out, lower. Keep those coming really nice and steady, nice and controlled. No sudden jerking movements. You've got a smooth, controlled lift and lower. Use the out breath really productively to draw in the tummy muscles. Breathe out on the lift. Good, good. You're getting there on these. Keep the breath flowing. Last one. Lower the head down, lower the leg. We're swapping everything over. Extending the right leg out, so you have the left leg bent. You can place the left hand behind the head for support if you need to. The right hand is away from the floor. The right leg is away from the floor. Holding the abs before you even go anywhere. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Breathe out and in. Keep that breath nice and slow and controlled. Keep the movements slow and controlled. Breathing out every time. 10 seconds to do. Last one here. Lowering down. That's your round complete. Well done.